Grand Rising Kings and Queens, E-Ray Taronic here, Master Weaver of Mystery Suspense Thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it's valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges, take advantage of its opportunities, and even look forward to its blessings. Now, if anything that I say is a little garbled, I just got my wisdom teeth taken out yesterday, both of them, two of them, so bear with me. If you're ever looking for this video again, or even the newsletter, you can always find it at eraybooks.com. The link to the newsletter is always there. Or you can go to Enchantress Press Astrology, my YouTube channel, and you can view this video. Please do not forget to subscribe to the channel, guys. That's very important. The dates and the degrees are noted in the newsletter. So those of you who actually have their charts, use those degrees that I mentioned to help you kind of predict whether the energies will hit you harder than someone else. Now, it's essential to know your chart, guys. If you don't have it, I do charts and I also do readings. I am available. My prices are in the newsletter. So check that out. In addition to that, I implore you to check out April's monthly newsletter as well for our author spotlight of the month, who happens to be author, screenwriter, literary influencer, and podcaster on the Intentional Life Morning Show, LaJill Hunt. LaJill's new novel, Large and in Charge, is available for purchase. Please read and review. You know, reviewing is the bookish thing to do. I also have a synopsis of Large and in Charge and a little sneak peek that I will post on my page today so that you can check it out. For those of you privileged enough to be on Clubhouse and aim to live an intentional life, you can meet LaJill and the crew every Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. Monday through Friday on Clubhouse. So please check in with the Intentional Life Morning Show. They are awesome. Now on Tuesday, April the 13th at 7 p.m., Diane Rembert will be chopping it up with Entice, the creator. She actually happens to be my agent as well, so I'll definitely be there. She'll be talking about deal making in the industry and how she does it, which you can expect as well when dealing with a literary agent. So please feel free to stop by and soak up this industry knowledge on Tuesday at 7 p.m. with Diane Rembert and Entice. Now, without any further ado, let's get into it. Now, we're under the energies of the new moon today, okay? Today is the new moon. So I'll be going over not only how the new moon is going to affect your sign, but how the major transits throughout the week are going to affect your sign as well. Now, currently the sun is at 21 degrees, Aries, and it's stationed with the moon, Mercury, Venus, Chiron, and Ceres. So new opportunities are communicated to us for these next 2 weeks that heal love, that heal emotions, that heal finances. And with Ceres there's a win-win situation that can be had for both parties. Just make sure you can handle what it is you're asking for, okay? Can you maintain your goal once you achieve it? The sun at this degree talks about falling behind or being lazy or maybe not maintaining the same energy that's needed to sustain one's goal or ambition, okay? So for some, this 2-week moon cycle is like a perfect be careful what you wish for. Okay, so make sure that you don't purchase expensive items if you know you can't pay the note. Don't apply for the job if you know you can't handle the work or the hours. When accepting new opportunities, know what it is that's required of you before signing on the dotted line, okay? Let's talk a little more about this. And Aries, you're up first. Okay. So let's see. Aries is going to be at 441. Aries, sun, moon, or rising. On April 11th, Pluto at 26 degrees Capricorn is going to be 6 quadrate the true node in Gemini at 11 degrees. This is about transforming in career or whatever it is you master, okay? Communication regarding your goals or a goal could come in, okay, on this day, today. To get the goodness out of this transit, it will require you to think quickly and cleverly, okay? Think on your feet. Just don't do anything underhanded or you'll likely get caught. Do not allow others' actions to get you into trouble or to taint your reputation today. Okay, this could have to do with a sibling, a neighbor, or someone within your networks of people, Aries. So look out for that. Now, also today is the new moon in Aries at 22 degrees, okay? New opportunities that come your way need to be thoroughly assessed by you, not by your friends, okay? People have agendas, even some so-called friends. You need to make sure that you and your assets are protected. Read all contracts, utilize Legal Shield if need be. They can review your contracts for you. Now, if the opportunity does not require a contract, just be discerning as to the opportunity that you're taking on. You have the opportunity to heal the sectors of home and family as well as career now. Assistance is here for you, Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This is help that will better your image and first impressions. Now, those with Aries placements within 19 to 25 degrees will really feel the love in whichever sector you have this placement, okay? This 19 to 25 degrees, especially if it's like Leo or Sagittarius, between 19 and 25 degrees, it's trining you, okay? So you're really, really gonna get some good blessings out of this. Now, romance opportunities, blessed opportunities. Romance, creativity, and children, as well as long-distance travel, education, and skills. How you think and what you preach, trine this area, okay? This means you can have favorable assistance coming from those at a distance from you, okay? You could be granted opportunities to travel, to speak your truth. Your creative endeavors can bring you good opportunities and assistance right now, okay? You could be invited out on a date or even spend some quality time with a current lover. Other opportunities or assistance are communicated to you through siblings, neighbors, those within your networks of people. Friends are showing up for you during this 2-week moon cycle, Aries, okay? Now on the 12th, Juno goes retrograde at 24 degrees Sagittarius. This transit is all about marriage and commitment. So don't fall prey to temptations. Remember, the South Node is here. So lower vibrational tendencies can get the best of you on the 12th, okay? Once it goes retrograde, and it'll be that way for some time. So luckily, this area is an area that you trine, so things shouldn't get too complicated for you, Sagittarius, even if old contacts, lovers, or things like that come out of the woodworks, or people who maybe challenged you before come out of the woodworks, okay? Now, long distance travel, education, skills, what you think and what you preach is the sector that can see itself revisiting the past. You may want to go back and take a class that you were thinking about, an old class, I'm sorry. Old commitments can come up for revising. But you may have to, you may have past work commitments that you have to work on first. Hush-hush projects may conflict with these things that are coming back, that are being ushered back in from the past. Sacrifices may have to be made in order to keep these commitments. Also, an old health ailment could resurface during this time as well. Now, on the 14th, Venus, the planet of romance, finances, pleasure, it enters Taurus at 0 degrees, at 0 degree. And it will be there until May the 8th, okay? So if you choose to fight or argue or take up arms, especially on the 14th, expect to get it back in spades, okay? No lovers, quarrels, or fighting over finances. Try and keep that calmed down. Either way, it's a good time for personal resources and finances for you, Aries. As Venus moves through Taurus, you can expect your finances to increase, romance to receive a boost, and pleasure to come your way. Work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others, as well as career, is granted favor for you, Aries. This means health can get better, money and career can increase, and you might even experience romance with a coworker. Remember that Uranus is here, so favor can catch you off guard. Good surprises are always welcome, though. Now, let's look at what might be mucking up the favor, okay, or draining your finances or putting a damper on your romance once Venus goes into Taurus. It looks like romantic endeavors or a romantic partner, creative projects, or even children could be areas where you might be overindulging. A bill could pop up out of nowhere as it pertains to these areas as well. So you might have to shell out the cash, Aries. Friends and high hopes could also cost you some money too. If children are getting in the way of romance, call for assistance. It's available there for you because home and family is an area that's aspected for assistance and opportunities for you. So get a babysitter. If you have a home-based business, you can receive opportunities to grow your finances. A beneficial secret that pays could come your way. It might be a hush-hush project as well. This is when Venus is in Taurus. So this is great for you, Aries. Now that we've gone over Aries, let's move over into Taurus. Taurus, sun, moon, or rising. On April 11th, today, Pluto is at 26 degrees Capricorn, sesquiquadrate the true node in Gemini at 11 degrees. This is about transforming in career or whatever it is you master. Communication regarding your goals could come in. To get the goodness out of this transit, you will need to think quickly on your feet. Don't do anything underhanded though, okay? Don't let others, because you'll likely get caught. Don't let others trouble your reputation or taint your reputation. This transit involves your sectors of personal finances, as well as long distance travel, education and skills, what you think and what you preach. So it's involving money. It could be with someone at a distance from you, someone as far as you traveling, someone saying something as far as what you're doing with money or how you're handling money, things like that. Okay, so you want to look out for that today. Personal resources and finances gained from you speaking your truth or showcasing your skills could also show up today. Okay, now on April the 11th, today also, this is the new moon in Aries. It's at 22 degrees. New opportunities that come your way should be thoroughly assessed by you, not by your friends, okay? People have agendas, even some so-called friends. You need to make sure that your assets are protected. Read all contracts and utilize Legal Shield if need be. They can review your contracts for you. If the opportunity does not require a contract, just be discerning. Okay, the focus is on secrets, sacrifice, solitude, and closure. Shocking opportunities. Wait, let me make sure I'm at the right place. I told you that if the opportunity does not require a contract, to be discerning. Shocking opportunities or assistance to build your money through career can be offered under the energies of this new moon. Okay, some of these may be private. Okay, hush, 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 hush. A friend could be the avenue from which you gain this opportunity as well. So it could be a secret that they're telling you. Favorable new beginnings show up in home and family, and it's centered around your shared finances, okay? A home-based business could feature for you. Endings happen, so new beginnings can show up. And like I said before, hush, hush endeavors do pay off for you. Now, the only thing that you'll have to watch out for across the board is travel, communication with your networks of people, the way you think, the things you preach. Not everyone's going to agree with you or like what you say, Taurus. Some things won't be appreciated, and not everyone is going to favor your talents at this time. And that's okay, you know. But you're trying that area, so things should work out. But you may need a new vehicle or to get some vehicles fixed, okay? Now on the 12th, Juno goes retrograde at 24 degrees Sagittarius. This is all about 24 degrees. I'm sorry, Sagittarius. This transit is about marriage and commitment. So don't fall prey to temptations. Remember that the South Node is here. So lower vibrational tendencies can get the best of you. Here, Juno wants to go back over some old bonds, some old commitments, some old contracts. This area for you is your shared finances, things that you're really passionate about, endings or new beginnings. Friends and goals may conflict with this sector. Okay, this could be someone backing out of a promise. Romantic prospects from the past could return, or maybe even old promises made by a lover could surface to be upheld. Yet, a lover backs out of the said commitment. Okay, a lover could back out of that commitment. Creative projects from the past could come up for review. If someone is picking apart, it apart, maybe it's their way of finding reasons to have that change of heart. You know, they just don't want to come out and tell you right out. They want to just tell you all the things that's wrong with it. Okay. Now, children could be finding it hard to keep promises or commitments previously made as well. Either way, they are behind the scenes projects in home and family that are going good for you. These are past commitments that are bringing about favor as far as the ones with home and family. So maybe a secret is revealed that's beneficial for you. Either way, closure could come into focus to be had. Okay, now on the 14th, Venus is going to come into your sign, the planet of romance, pleasure, finances. It's going to be at 0 degrees. So if you choose to fight, argue, or take up arms, especially on the 14th or while Venus is in your sign, you could get it back in spades. So you want to watch it, okay? Your only friction is aspecting from home and family and from career. Okay, so while Venus is in your sign, that's where you'll have any muck-ups. Are you overspending? You want to look at that. Don't overspend when Venus is in your sign. Don't allow it to become a topic of friction in relationships. You're overspending. So you want to keep it calm. This, as far as assistance and opportunities communicated your way with Venus in your sign, it will come through by way of friends or your networks of people, maybe a neighbor, a sibling. They'll help you move towards your goals so that you can accomplish the love that you want, the finances you want, or even go on the pleasure pursuits that you would like to. You could also be invited out by friends or siblings at this time. People want to hang out with you, and some want to bed you. Now, you can look forward to unexpected favor as it pertains to romance, finances, and pleasure in the areas of romance, creativity, and children, as well as long-distance travel, education, and skills, the way you think, and the things you preach. So not only will you pull people your way that benefit you in creative projects, but also in romance. These can be people that are at a distance from you. You or a child could also be taking a long distance trip, and you can count on that being pleasurable. Okay? All right, that's Taurus. Now let's go over Gemini. That's 1828. Gemini, sun, moon, or rising. On April 11th, Pluto at 26 degrees Capricorn is sesquiquadrate the true node in Gemini at 11 degrees. This is about, let me say that again. Pluto at 26 degrees Capricorn is sesquiquadrate the true node in Gemini at 11 degrees. This is about you transforming in career or whatever it is that you master. Communication regarding your goals can come in. To get the goodness out of this transit, it will require you to think quickly and cleverly. Just don't do anything underhanded because likely you will get caught. You don't want to let others taint your reputation or bring trouble your way. This involves your area of shared finances, okay? Dealings with money you have with people, endings, new beginnings, your passions, as well as your image and your first impressions. Okay, so you don't want to let anybody taint your image as it pertains to any of those areas. Okay, maybe shared finances is taking a shift for you and shifting your image. Okay, and this could be a good thing. as well. I don't want you to think it's a bad thing. I'm saying that you can get goodness out of this transit, and it will have to do with your image and your shared finances, endings, beginnings, or something that you're passionate about. Okay, Gemini? Also, this is the new moon. This is the time of the new moon. The new moon is today. It's at 22 degrees Aries. So once Aries moves over to the 22-degree mark, we're in our new moon cycle. New opportunities come your way, and they should be thoroughly assessed by you, not your friends. Okay? People have agendas, even some so-called friends. You may need to make sure that your assets are protected, so read all contracts. Utilize Legal Shield if need be. They can review your contracts for you. If the opportunity does not require a contract, just be discerning. Friends and goals is the focus for you for this transit today. Okay, some are blocking new beginnings in finance, or it could be that you don't have the finances to do something that you want to do with your friends. Okay, the wrench in your plans could muck up your passions. This is for the new moon, for the 2-week energy cycle. Okay, now as far as the opportunities and assistance communicated to you for the new moon, they're going to be surfacing from afar, and they're going to be to showcase your skills, your education, what it is you think, what it is you preach, your philosophy. So take advantage of that. Those opportunities will come your way, and you'll get a chance to speak your truth. Now, as far as the favor for this new moon, for the next 2-week energy moon cycle, that shines on your sector of communication, siblings, your networks of people, and short distance travel. You are very well liked by those around you. So much so that relationships will grant you opportunities during this 2-week moon cycle. Okay? But remember, the South Node is here, so try not to be greedy. If your goals are not in alignment and up to your moral standard, you want to take a pass. Or if those opportunities coming in are not in alignment with your goals or up to your standards, don't be afraid to take a pass on them, okay? But there is favor there shining on those opportunities that are coming from within your networks of people, so most likely those will be good opportunities. Now on the 12th, Juno goes retrograde at 24 degrees Sagittarius. This transit is about marriage and commitment. Don't fall prey to temptations, okay? Remember that the South Node is there in Sagittarius, so lower vibrational tendencies can get the best of you. But let's see which areas you can experience those issues with relationships in. It looks like career relationships, as well as relationships in home and family, could see some snags. You may not be able to keep a commitment in home and family or in career because of other relationships that you entertain. Let me make sure too, because I'm looking at Gemini. So why am I saying? Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. They are in career and home and family. Now, as far as the one in home and family, it might be somebody nitpicking with you, just nitpicking apart everything that you do, or it's you nitpicking apart everything someone else is doing. So you want to watch out for that. You know, you don't want to fall into anything like that within relationships, okay? Anyway, try and keep your commitments. You may find yourself bailing out on family and friends due to selfish reasons, so you want to watch out for that. And this could also deal with a home-based business. There's always the possibility someone could be doing this to you as well. And that's on the 12th. Now, on the 14th, and it'll be retrograde like that for some time. Now, on the 14th, Venus moves over into Taurus, okay? Which is your sector of secrets, sacrifice, solitude, closure, and things like that. Okay, if you choose to argue or take up arms, especially on the 14th or while Venus is in Taurus, you can expect to get it back in spades. So try and keep down the lovers' quarrels and the fighting, okay, especially if it's over finances. Communication as well as secret, sacrifice, solitude, and closure is the focus. This is where you could see snags, blessings, or even opportunities, but they'll all pertain to romance, finances, and pleasure because we're talking about Venus right now. whether it be gossip, secrets, unattainable closure, or even closure that comes as a disappointment. Okay, I'll say that again. Now, this is about romance, pleasure, and finances, whether it be gossip, secrets, communication, unattainable closure, or even closure that comes as a disappointment. So let's break it down. Your sectors of communication, siblings, your networks of people, and short distance travel, as well as long distance travel, education and skills, the way you think and the things you preach, are areas where you could get challenging news. Okay. So that being said, you could get challenging news regarding travel or a vehicle, and that could muck up your travel plans. People could be gossiping about you near and far regarding love, which means your networks of friends, or even on the internet, people gossiping about you. Let me make sure I look at everything. Okay, so right now we're talking about Taurus. Okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah, people gossiping about you, telling secrets within your networks of people, and things like that. And that's around you. That's near and far, and travel near and far. So somebody might even communicate something to you about their vehicle messing up or something like that, or them needing some type of help because they're traveling, and you might have to help someone as well. Closure. You could have trouble, getting closure through your networks of people from near or far. An Aquarius could feature for you that's at a distance from you as far as gossip, and getting or even getting closure in something said about your philosophy, what you think and what you preach, or maybe even what they think and what they preach. And it could be shocking too, because that's in Taurus and Uranus is in Taurus. Okay, so you want to look out for that. Now, while there is gossiping going on, and there are others saying good things about you and about, home and family and things like that. So you could get good communication coming in as to your shared finances. So that's a great thing for you. Finances can increase so that you can have more of a pleasurable experience. Projects regarding things you are passionate about are looking good. They could generate shared finances for you, or even a current love relationship can see this increase in passion. Okay, so your current love relationships can see an increase in passion. This can usher in endings that forge new beginnings for you in love. Now, opportunities and assistance communicated to you through friends and high hopes, as well as personal finances and resources, can come in. Opportunities to make money arrives. Romantic dates are likely now, whether you are doing the inviting or not. This involves a goal you've been trying to accomplish, Gemini. All right, now let's move along to Cancer. Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. I'm sorry if it seems like I'm going a little slower, guys. This wisdom tooth really took me out. Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. On April 11th, Pluto at 26 degrees Capricorn is sesquiquadrate the true node in Gemini at 11 degrees. This is about transforming in career or whatever it is you master, Cancer. Communication regarding your goals can come in. To get the goodness out of this transit, it will require you to think quickly and cleverly. Just don't do anything underhanded or you'll likely get caught. Don't allow others to get you into trouble or taint your reputation. This is aspecting the areas of relationships as well as secrets, sacrifice, solitude, and closure. Relationships can transform for the better. You could also find out a secret today that's beneficial for you. Okay? Now, also today, later on, the new moon. The new moon in Aries is today. It's at 22 degrees. New opportunities that come your way need to be thoroughly assessed by you, not by your friends, okay? People have agendas, even so some so-called friends. You need to make sure that you and your assets are protected. So read all contracts and utilize legal shield if need be. They can review your contracts for you. Now, if the opportunity does not require a contract, just be discerning as to what you're taking on. Okay, we talked about that in the beginning, know that you can handle what you ask for, okay? The new moon is about fresh starts, new opportunities, and assistance being ushered your way. The focus is on your career. Remember, Chiron is here. So some of these opportunities that will come to you during this 2-week moon cycle and some of the assistance provided to you can heal areas that need to be healed. Opportunities and assistance in career that you should take advantage of are coming in through secret sacrifice, solitude, closure, shared finances, endings, new beginnings, and your passions. So they could come to you secretly, but you could have to make a sacrifice for them. It could be you working in your solitude, doing something you're passionate about. And it could bring in, it could usher in new beginnings in finances for you. Shared finances, most likely, because that is this area. Okay? Now, these opportunities are also, could also not be privy to everyone else, like I said. Now, areas where you will need to work on career, they will surface in self, attitude, first impressions, as well as relationships within career. How are you holding yourself back from opportunities and turning away assistance? Relationships are transforming. You want them to transform for the better, though, okay? Remember that. Now, as far as the favor in career during this 2-week energy cycle, you can expect those to come from work, health, daily routines, as well as where you are of service to others, Cancer. Personal finances and resources is also an area that will be visible for you, okay? You will be bringing in money and resources through work or where you are of service to others, okay? Health can be better now and can see new beginnings as well. On April the 12th, oh wait, that was the new moon that I was reading. Okay, now on April the 12th, Juno goes retrograde at 24 degrees Sagittarius. This transit is all about marriage and commitment. Don't fall prey to temptations this go round. Remember, this is the South Node here, so lower vibrational tendencies can get the best of you. This is your area of work, health, daily routines, where you are of service to others, okay? You may find yourself catering to your lower vibrations, and you don't want to do that, especially at work. It could be you breaking prior commitments in work, health, daily routines, or where you are of service to others as well. So if you had a prior commitment as far as like, okay, I'm going to stay on this diet. I'm going to make sure I don't drink any Red Bulls. I'm going to make sure, I don't eat any meat. You can see yourself falling back on that. Okay, so you want to watch out for that. You want to keep up your health and things like that. Okay, old bad habits could surface for you with Juno going retrograde in Sagittarius. This is the perfect time for you to practice what you preach. It looks like people can also be clashing with you or pointing out your hypocrisy. So people will notice when you do these things and they'll say something about it. But don't allow past failures to come back to haunt you. Now, Venus is going to move over into Taurus on the 14th, the planet of romance, finances, and pleasure. It's going to be at 0 degree when it first goes over. So on the 14th, if you choose to fight, argue, or take up arms, especially on the 14th, you can expect to get it back in spades. So watch out for lovers' quarrels or fighting over finances. This is your area of high hopes that is seeing all of this surprise favor that's going to come in when Venus enters Taurus on the 14th, and it will be there for some time. Expect shocks and surprises in love and money. But let's look at the snags first. So we're going to look at what could be drying up finances, causing issues in romance, or putting a damper on pleasure pursuits first. Shared finances might not be where you want them to be because you have been loose with the finances. You might find that going on during Taurus season. Things you're passionate about, endings, new beginnings, might have to be reworked or reevaluated when Venus is in Taurus. Thank God Venus is there though. Although you have challenges, it may be because you or another is spending too much of your shared finances. Don't run through your money, okay, Cancer? Slow it down. Things you're really passionate about can cost you this go-round. Temper your impulses because personal finances is aspected here as well. So you'll be paying money out during this season. Because of this, goals with a friend can see delays. So things that you wanted to do, you might not be able to do because you have other obligations. Now, favor in romance, finances, and pleasure, let's talk about the favor, can catch you by surprise, and they'll deal with friends and high hopes, as well as communication, siblings, short distance travel, your networks of people, and your relationships. So your relationships with those around you can be favorable in love and for your finances. You may even be forging new relationships or friendships with someone nearby. It could also cultivate finances for you as well. Goals can be accomplished in love and in finances when you network with new people. Okay, so remember that. So you have the opportunity to make money, just don't be spending it all, okay? Opportunities and assistance communicated your way when Venus is in Taurus can come as a surprise and can be found this season as it pertains to friends and high hopes. Let's see where or how you can find them. Your boon this time is going to be long distance travel, education and skills, what you think and what you preach. So you speaking your truth from afar. You might even be putting in some job applications or something like that, or get some opportunities to speak your truth and things like that. Yeah, speak your truth this season, Cancer, or when Venus is in Taurus, because that'll grant you opportunities and assistance from people that are at a distance from you, okay? They could be hooking you up romantically or even providing you intel on a venture where you can showcase your skills or do what it is that you want to do, that you're passionate about, okay? This is great for you, Cancer. Those opportunities will be coming in, so take advantage. Now, let's move along to Leo. 37, 27. Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. On April the 11th, okay, Pluto is at 26 degrees Capricorn, and it sesquiquadrate the true node in Gemini at 11 degrees. This is about transforming in career or whatever it is that you master. Communication regarding your goals can come in today. To get the goodness out of this transit, it will require you to think quickly and cleverly, okay? Just don't do anything underhanded because likely you will get caught. Don't allow others to get you into trouble or taint your reputation, okay, Leo? Be mindful, but don't snap off on anybody. Leo has been kind of going through something for the past, week where, we've been really voicing our opinions if we don't like something. And sometimes we get a little aggressive. So we want to watch that, especially with the moon being in Aries, okay? Just calm down a little bit because Leo, we've been popping off a little bit and we didn't need to sometimes, okay? All right. So for you, Leo, the areas of friends and high hopes, as well as work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others is aspected today. Okay, these are the sectors that you're dealing with as far as transforming things. And that's all week too, really, because the new moon is today as well. And this is going to be, this transit right here is dealing with your work, your health, your daily routines, and where you are of service to others. So like I said, you want to transform and have that goodness today, but don't let anybody else taint your reputation, and don't do anything underhanded at work or as it pertains to your daily routines. Don't let anybody get you to do something that you shouldn't do. Now, also, the new moon is ushered in today in Aries at 22 degrees. New opportunities that come your way need to be thoroughly assessed by you, not by your friends, okay? People have agendas, even so-called friends. You want to make sure that you and your assets are protected. So read all contracts and utilize Legal Shield if need be, because they can review your contracts for you. If the opportunity does not require a contract, just be discerning. The focus is on chances to heal your areas of long-distance travel, education and skills, what you think and what you preach, okay? You want to heal that area. You have those opportunities and assistance to heal that area of self-impressions as well this go round. And you can do that through education, what you think, what you preach, okay? Your education level, your skills. Now, romance, creativity, and children look good, even though the South Node is there, you know. People may see you as greedy or gluttonous because of the favor that you're going after. But don't mind the gossip, Leo. Keep going. Heal, because that's what you're doing. Friction, as far as this 2-week moon cycle, when going abroad or coming from someone at a distance from you, will likely have to do with gossip, most likely. So don't engage. It will only stagnate your progress. Work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others is a focus during this 2-week moon cycle. This is your work environment. Is your work environment healthy for you? Is it time to ditch some people in their negative ways? Hush, hush, and this is Scorpio and career as well, because Leo is your career sector. Hush, hush projects could offer you a chance to regroup. Tackle issues in health with optimism, which I've already done. And really consider your options, okay? You can do this, Leo. Opportunities to heal things you've said, update your education, or snag opportunities at a distance from you comes in through friends. Relationships with those you call friends are assisting you toward your highest aspirations, okay? Now on April the 12th, Juno goes retrograde at 24 degrees Sagittarius. This transit is about marriage and commitment. Don't fall prey to temptations, okay, Leo? Remember that the South Node is here, so lower vibrational tendencies can get the best of you. For you, this is your area of romance, creativity, and children. Old lovers can resurface. Beware of cheating on the part of you or another, whether it's in finances or in love. If you've made commitments to children or dedicated yourself to the past or past creative projects, be sure to follow through with those commitments and those agreements, those promises, okay? Personal finances and resources, as well as shared finances, can be a factor that makes things fall through. Maybe a spouse or a partner lies to you about finances. It could be you doing the lying as well, so be mindful of that. If you don't have the finances to keep commitments, be honest. Do not overspend, okay? Now on April the 14th, I'm so sorry. My nose is like going crazy. Abigail, can you get me a napkin out of the drawer, please? I'm so sorry. Now, on April the 14th, Venus, the planet of romances, finances, and abundance, enters Taurus at 0 degree. If you choose to fight or take up arms on this day, especially on the 14th, expect to get it back in spades, okay? So you don't want to go arguing with people or quarreling with lovers, okay? This transit has to do with career, romance, pleasure, and finances. The friction in romance at work or because of work, or even a lack of abundance in career can surface due to some of the relationships that you harbor in career that could be holding back your abundance. Some of this friction could catch you by surprise, so don't let anyone rattle you. Okay, Leo? Maintain your stance and keep your crown on. A romance could get steamy this go-round as well. Personal finances looks great with Venus here. And so does your area of work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. Bless you. You can really be fond of what it is you do now, okay? Isn't it great when it seems like work is not really work? Because you might be feeling that during this time when Taurus is in, Venus is in your career sector, okay? This means that favor is coming to you as far as money and resources and where you've put in the work. Health could also be good now. Hush-hush projects could come in and be offered to you that grow your shared finances. Accept these opportunities to work on something that you're passionate about, okay? You could also be granted assistance through loans right now, or when Venus moves over into Taurus. Endings are taking place and new beginnings to forge ahead are happening for you, Leo. Thank you so much, Leo. Let's move along to Virgo. Virgo, sun, moon, or rising. 45, 40. Virgo, sun, moon, or rising. On April the 11th, Pluto is at 26 degrees Capricorn, and it's going to be sesquiquadrate the true node in Gemini at 11 degrees. This is about you transforming in career or whatever it is that you master, okay? Communication regarding your goals could come in. To get the goodness out of this transit, it will require you to think quickly and cleverly, okay? Just don't do anything underhanded or likely you'll get caught. Don't let others' actions get you into trouble or taint your reputation. Virgo, for you, this involves your sectors of romance, creativity, and children, which is an area that's already transforming for you, as well as career. This looks really good for you, Virgo, okay? I just want to let you know that. Romance, creativity, children, and career. So on this day, some type of transformation should come through. Now, in addition to that, today is the new moon. The new moon is going to go over into Aries at 22 degrees. New opportunities that come your way should be thoroughly assessed by you, not by your friends, okay? People have agendas, even some so-called friends. You need to make sure your assets are protected. So read all contracts and utilize legal shield because, if need be, because they can review your contracts for you. If the opportunity doesn't require a contract, just be discerning as to what you're taking on. Make sure you can handle it. For this 2-week moon cycle, you can expect assistance and opportunities in the sector of shared finances, endings, new beginnings, and what it is you're passionate about. Friends and high hopes, as well as romance, creativity, and children, could see a bit of friction. Friends could be throwing a wrench in your plans, whether romantically or creatively. Your shared finances can slow down, okay, during this new moon cycle, the 2-week energy cycle. You'll face some resistance with your goals, but you can do it. You can handle it. Hang in there if a friend or two are not on board and are attempting to block some opportunities. Keep the focus on your passions and generating the shared income you desire. You will see favor during this 2-week energy moon cycle in home and family, as well as secret sacrifice, solitude, and closure. Sure. Okay, so this is the 2-week energy moon cycle. So yeah, secret sacrifice, solitude, and closure, as well as home and family. Okay, all right. Hush-hush projects that you've worked on or are asked to work on allow you to do something that you're passionate about. Sacrifices you've made bring in money to build your shared finances. So allow these endings to happen so that that rebirth is ushered in for you, okay? Now, as far as, Chiron is in Aries, which means healing is happening right now to your shared finances, your passions, endings, and new beginnings during that 2-week moon cycle. And you'll have assistance and opportunities as far as work, to work on, shared finances, your passions, endings, and new beginnings. And that those opportunities and assistance are coming in as far as career, work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others. That's where your opportunities are going to come in. So the opportunity to work on something you're passionate about while building shared finances is here. Endings in other areas may have to happen, though, okay? You can only handle so much, Virgo, all right? What do you really want? That's what you want to focus on. Assistance with opportunities to work on health and nutrition is also here. Now on the 12th, Juno goes retrograde at 24 degrees Sagittarius. This transit is all about marriage and commitment, so don't fall prey to any temptations, okay? Remember, the South Node is here, so lower vibrational tendencies can get the best of you. This is your sector of home and family. Old commitments and obligations are going to come back into focus starting on the 12th. It may also have to do with a home-based business. You and a relationship that you harbor could be at odds. Face commitments without feeling the need to be underhanded or too critical of loved ones, okay? It's important for you, Virgo. Now, let's move along to the 14th, when Taurus moves in Venus, the planet of pleasure, romance, and finances, moves over to Taurus at 0 degree. Things discussed here can catch you by surprise, okay? Starting on the 14th. If you choose to fight, argue, or take up arms, expect to get it back in spades. No lovers, quarrels, or fighting over finances. You want to be mindful of that. This is a great time for you because it's an area you naturally see favor. So this brings you added blessings because this is your sister sign already. Long distance travel, education and skills, what you think and what you preach is ushering in finances, pleasure, and for some, even romantic advances. Romance, creative projects, and children are aspected with a trine to see added favor because of this Venus transit. You are making money due to creative projects, and your lover could really appreciate you now. Now, opportunities as far as when Venus is in Taurus. Opportunities and assistance in romance, finances, and to delve into pleasure pursuits will come through friends and goals, as well as the relationships you harbor. So it does require you to showcase your skills and speak your truth, though. But those opportunities will come in, okay? Remember, through your relationships and through friends to achieve these goals. Now, the only thing that could muck up the goodness when Venus is in Taurus is gossip at work. Your health, you want to watch out for your health. Don't overindulge. Ignore one and focus on the other, okay? You need to be mentally and physically stable to harness the goodness that's coming into you, Virgo. That's very important. And since I'm doing the other half of the zodiac in a separate video, I'll bid you adieu by saying abundant blessings to you, kings and queens. Let's navigate the week with confidence and compassion. Bye now, guys. I'll see you on Tuesday at 7 p.m. with Diane Rambert and Entice, where we are going to delve into, because I say we because I'll be there too. They'll be delving into the industry and what you can expect when having a literary agent, okay? Thank you so much. Bye, guys.